excuse me. Right, we appreciate just every single fan that was in the building tonight in Hinkle Fieldhouse. It was that's one of those environments. It's one of those games that's why why these guys when they get recruited, it's why they come to Butler to see they experience Hinkle like that. So high level basketball game. I thought two teams that competed at a very high level. Kevin did a great job. And at the end of the day, they had some guys step up and make some plays. I thought they had a good level of patience to them. We turned the basketball over a little too much. And then, challenge to these guys is we got to do a better job of just making sure we're smarter on both ends of the court. So I thought when we were disciplined enough and executed, we did a good job defending them. When we lacked it, they made us pay, and that's what good teams do, right? You don't get much room for error, and so on the other end, same thing. When we executed and did the things we talked about, we got the opportunities we wanted. We made some, we missed some, but our guys competed. Now these are opportunities to see, just get better. And that was the message in the locker room. Let's just take this, grow from it tomorrow, get better. You can't dwell on it because we got another one coming, and we have to get better. We got contributions from a lot of guys, and so that's a good thing. Now it's just we got to continue to grow.
You obviously mentioned some of the breakdowns. I guess what are some things that stand out to you the most about just plays on offense and defense that are going to stick out to you as things that you needed to do better, just didn't get right?
Taking care of the ball early. They do a really good job of changing defenses, and it kind of does that to you. And you got to be, you got to throw sure passes. I thought we got a lot of balls deflected early on, and that's probably as much them as it is us. Powell got the leak out late, and then I think something that we talked about is kind of getting back and trying to contain him in transition, and so. Things like that, and then just scout and report detail, and it's difficult. Like I said, they're good. That's the challenge. You don't want to. It's like you want to play against the best and be able to execute against the best, and so that's the challenge. So we just got to push each other tomorrow, so that we can grow and get better.
On the road in 3, obviously he ended up wide open on the elbow there. Like some people got caught up in the paint.
Yeah, I thought we got hung up we just got hung up in the screen and didn't get out there early enough. And again, Christian David did that at St. John's for us. Roden did that for them. That's what happens when you're in one of these deals. Somebody's got to step up and make a play. And obviously Powell did. He made some big ones, but that's a huge one. And give that kid all the credit. Same credit that Christian got when he did it, in our game a couple games ago.
And Powell had a big game, but Gill in the second half he scored 13 points, was 5 of 6 from the field. How do you stop someone that big? Like how do you stop someone that big?
Yeah, they do a really good job of putting him in. They put you in a position where he's rim running and he's tall, and if they can throw it to a place where you can't go with a guy like that. Those weren't necessarily runs. It was the one where he got deep catches, and obviously we got to do a better job eliminating those. Not letting him catch it deep where he can just turn and put it over the front of the rim. So our coverage has got to be better. Our defense has to be better. That was not, obviously not our best performance.
How much was your offense and defense influence in the second half with Aaron only playing, I think, 4 minutes?
Yeah, I think that has a lot. Obviously, Aaron's one of the top defenders in the league, if not the country. I trusted him to go back in with 3, and Powell's he's a savvy player, and got his last couple. So we got to maybe change a matchup, look at addressing how we can play when we're in that situation, and be a little bit better as coaches. And then obviously we got to be smarter just individually.
You've covered Miles before. Just what do you feel like went right tonight and what went wrong, basically, and what made him just a tough cover today?
Yeah, he got some open looks. Thought I had a good block. He caught a foul on the 3-point play, and he got 3 free throws. But just tried to contest his shots, and he made tough ones.
For you, you've waited for an environment like this. What was it like tonight in terms of the crowd?
It was electric. We knew that was going to happen. It was going to be a battle, and bottom line, just try to go out there and just play for my brothers. Get one done.
Coach, was there a particular adjustment or change you saw offensively in the second half that made things so tricky for you to get into a rhythm offensively?
Yeah, they changed. I thought Kevin did a good job of changing at the right times, and you got to be able to sniff it out. And obviously, when Aaron's out there, that's he does a really good job running our team, and he wasn't out there, so a couple of them, we just got denied and didn't do a great job cutting to get open. They went some zone and changed the man in the middle of possessions, and it kind of puts you where you're not as assertive as you should be. I thought we got in a better flow a little bit later, but we didn't start, necessarily start the half very well.
Coach, was it a matter of like aggression? In the first half, it seemed like your guys were dumping off the ball to the big man or kicking out to the shooter when they were driving. In the second half, it seemed like they were going up for more contested shots over Gill. What happened there?
Yeah, you got to make good decisions. That's the trick. They stayed home on some shooters. Jordan made a few shots in the first half. Sean as well. And now, when they stay home, you got to do a better job just reading situations. We got to practice it better because that's just part of the game, right? They adjust and you have to adjust, and we got to be talking about those things in timeouts. And for the most part, this season we've done a pretty good job with that. We did not do as well tonight.
Your team sure has handled prosperity well. A little bit of adversity finally. How do you think they're going to handle this?
Yeah, I think we've had some adversity along the way, and they've handled it well. I think they'll handle it in the same manner. Our leadership's been tremendous. Now they're really going to have to step up and keep each other together and keep everybody focused on just getting 1% better tomorrow when we get back to the drawing board. And so they've come in every day with that attitude and that mindset. I don't expect that to change.
Coach obviously mentioned the changes in defense. Basically, just what did you guys see out there? How did they just change the way they defended you guys, and what made it sort of tough to read when they were going back and forth between zone and man?
Yeah, like Coach said, they just go to 2-3 in the man zone, and we just went shake, just basic ball screen, and just played out of that. Kind of got stagnant there in the second half a little bit, but for the most part, I think we had a good job. I did a good job of handling it.
Jordan, you were 4 or 5 in the first half. There was a heat check there. You only took 2 shots in the second half. Did you feel like Seton Hall's defense, they adjusted on you, or was it you just didn't find your shots there?
I didn't want to get caught up with what was going on in the first half. I wanted to take good shots. I think I wasn't being aggressive enough and where I could have been. And I got just caught just pacing up and down the court a little bit. But other than that, I was just trying to play hard.
Where could you been more aggressive?
In handoffs, ball screens, there's a lot of times where I was just passing out of that or not looking at the rim at all, where I could have.
You always got the finish the contact in the first half, and then in the second you started the path of getting Gill fouled out. You got the one, and then McDermott the next one. Just does that kind of show some growth for you, basically, in your ability to attack the basket? Do you think that was
For sure. We knew they were big down there. The only way to get them out of there is to get them out the game. So we're just trying to attack them. So.
LaVall, there's no way to get this one back, but I guess how damaging is a home court loss? And I ask that knowing that you guys are pretty poised on the road as well.
Yeah, we love playing in Hinkle. We want to protect home court every chance you get. Kamar's only got so many left in this building. And obviously his teammates know that. Sean and Henry, Derek, same deal. And so there's a lot of pride in, when you step out on that court. And there's a lot of pride just when you step out in the Butler uniform in general. So I think, season is a journey, and you learn along the way, and you got to the goal is to continue to get better. We haven't seen our best selves yet, and so we're still, we're trying to get there. And guys are, that's the mission is to reach for that every day. Thank you.